BC. This is the 2023 Canadian Championships, the fours and pairs. Today's feature match is BCA ladies against Alberta A. The players today that are playing for BCA are Carrie Yip, Lisa Longfeng, Ivy Kwan, Celine Ux, all from the Richmond Lawn Bowling Club. And for Alberta A, we have Pauline Wong, Cheryl Chereau, Lorna Hatton, and Teresa Lai, all from the Calgary Lawn Bowling Club. Sorry for the short delay. The
We're joining the Alberta BC match in progress. The score right at the present time after two ends is 1 for Alberta, 1 for BC. They're measuring for shot on the third end. An umpire has been called.
Sorry, we're having a bit of technical difficulties in the booth right now, so we're trying to give you the best stream possible with what we're working with. So we have some great bowls out here today. We're currently just played the third end for the BC Alberta game. They're currently measuring for a second shot, I believe. And BC is down currently 1-2. But these events could not be possible without Bowls Canada as the governing body responsible for the lawn bowls in Canada. The Bowls Canada Bison's mission is to provide leadership that these championships are the excellent sports of bowls in Canada. For more details, visit bowlscanada.com to learn about the great sport in Canada.
Okay, we're starting end number 4. And Alberta is throwing the jack. And has called for a jack measure, I believe. And joining Aussie today, I'm Dennis Verge from the Gordon Head Lawn Bowling Club and also treasurer of Bowls Canada BC, Bowls Canada.
For all those new people that don't know anything about lawn bowling and Kirsley just came across our live stream today, bowls is a strategy and challenging fun sport that can be enjoyed by anyone. It is played on a large smooth grass surface called a green. Lawn bowls are large, hard bowls with biases to them so that they can travel along a unique path rather than going straight. The object of the game is to roll your bowls closer to the target, which is the jack, than your other opponents. The target is small white ball called the jack. The jack is rolled to a length of the green to the start of each end, the minimum of 21 meters. Each player takes turns trying to rolling their bowls down the green towards the jack until all bowls have been played. Another score update. It's currently 2-1 Alberta after 3 ends.
And I think Alberta's hitting shot, Oz.
I believe so too. It's a good drink from what we see so far, but we're only 3 ends in, so we'll see if it holds up. Great second bowl by Alberta's lead. BC's looking to come down and just add a couple more feet to get to the jack. Hard luck, but possibly could have done it.
Wow, that was close. I think it might be sitting shot now.
It's a good measure, yep.
A nice cool day in British Columbia. Very perfect temperatures for lawn bowling. Not too hot.
And it's nice to see no smoke in the air right now with the good Kelowna fires up there. Yeah. We send our prayers and thoughts to all the people that are having to evacuate the area up there.
Yeah, good thoughts there, Oz. Good thoughts.
Great bowl by Alberta here, trying to.
Oh, right around the corner into the head for shot, I think.
First shot.
Yeah.
Down one was indicated by the BC skip. Not far off. Great back bowl. Looked like that bowl just blocked the path to take out the Alberta shot, so she has to switch her hand. For those who doesn't know, that's her backhand that she's throwing now. Pretty good weight it looks like from here, so just got to get under there.
It's coming in, it's coming in. Oh, that might have crept in, Oz.
Oh, looks
very
like it's
close.
Very close. BC's still holding one here, looking to draw a second shot in. As the skips walk down to make their shots, just let you know the Canadian national team will shortly be competing at the 2023 World Bowls Championship starting August 29th and plays all the way to September 10th in the Gold Coast of Australia. Team Canada looks to compete against the best bowlers in the world, trying to capture the gold. Last year's Canadian women's singles winner, Jordan Koss, will be among the competing in Australia. Both Jordan and repeat single champion Pat Bird will be at the 23 Championships, which follow the World Bowls in the Gold Coast, Australia. Next year, Pat will be joined by Claire Day of Alberta, who won this year's championship. And our members representing Bowls Canada, or Team Canada, at the event is Ryan Bester, John Beezer, Cameron LaFrenz, Robbie Law, and Kirby Law. Owen Kirby, sorry. And the women's side is Kelly McCarahan, Jordan Koss, Emma Boyd, Bailey Van Stein, and Joanna Cooper. We hope you guys do well at the championships coming up on the 29th. As the last bowl is rolled for Team BC, looking to get in there. A little narrow. I believe BC still down four.
As you were making those introduction odds, Alberta bowled a beautiful ball, knocked the jack back to their own group of bowls. So that's how fast the game can change.
Exactly. So score update is currently 6-1 for Alberta after 4. Looks like it's a little faster coming this way than the last end, so they're playing a pretty decent jack to the tee pretty much. So we'll see if BC can find their line and wait and get themselves a little bit back in this game. For those who are just turning in, we're in Juan Afica Lawn Bowling Club for the 2023 Canadian Championships for pairs and fours. Singles were last week, and those winners were Pat Bird and Claire Day coming on top from Alberta. It's beautiful BC today. Little cloudy, little gust of wind time to time, so we'll see how the conditions pick up throughout the day.
That was a great bowl rolled in by Alberta. Knocked the jack back to their two bowls.
Pretty good third shot from the Alberta second.
Absolutely. Here comes BC.
Okay. Just fell off on
Just
that
fell
one.
off, yeah.
Alberta with a great fourth bowl here. She's about to throw BC's fourth bowl. We would just like to thank the Government of Canada for supporting the 2023 Canadian Championships. Their continued effort to support and grow the game of bowls in Canada. As well, Kirkry Sports Canada, the official kit supplier of the Bulls Canada national team. Kirkry is a leading global sportswear provider dedicated to delivering superior products and excellent service driven by the deep understanding of the athlete's journey from the grassroots to performance sports. What a great bowl to cut him down.
What a great bowl to cut him down to one, I think, Oz. Yeah.
One, yeah, there's a measure there.
One and a measure, yeah.
One and a measure.
One and a measure.
Sure, it was a bit short there, cut off that one side, so let's see if BC can come in and just bump the red off. Not far off, it looks.
Decent weight, but just tailed off a bit.
Little light, yeah. Throughout this championship, the Canadian Championship features the top bowlers across Canada, and it's a great opportunity for the bowlers to showcase their skills at the national level. The beautiful sport at the Juan de Fuca Lawn Bowling Club this past week. Juan de Fuca celebrated their 25th year in 2018. Their four excellent greens are a legacy from the Commonwealth Games in 1994. They're the only club in British Columbia with 4 greens. Very good placement on that bowl there from Alberta.
Alberta's still sitting at least one.
Very tricky with that guard out there to get the perfect line, which she looks very close. Oh. Those just tuning in, it's 6-1 for Alberta A against BCA in the women's fours as Alberta throws their last bowl of then.
Oh, got that front guard.
Coming down with some pretty good weight here. If she has the line, could do some damage to Alberta here. Ooh, knocked the measure out.
That's for sure.
So with that, 1 Alberta, it's 7-1 after 5 for Alberta A. Bulls Canada would also like to thank Northers awards store. For more than 50 years, the awards store has been the supplier of awards and recognition products for sports associations, schools, professional associations, and corporate markets and service clubs. Northers has capacity to serve everything from the national championship to the local leagues with custom medals and awards, signage, and promotional products. Thank you, Northers, for supporting the 2023 Lawn Bowling Championships in Canada this year. As Alberta A just throws their second bowl of the N, the team is made up of Pauline Wong, Cheryl Sherroll, Lorene Hatton, and Therese Lai. Playing against BCA, Carrie Yip, Lisa Longfong, Ivory Kwan, and Shalene X, all from the Richmond Lawn Bowling Club. Pretty good shot from Alberta just on the last bowl. Look like they're holding 3. Just a little heavy on BC's bowl right there. Some pretty good conditions today. The greens are running a little slow and fast this week, but very consistent on some parts. A very beautiful facility that Wanafika has here. Proud to be a member of the Wanafika Lawn Bowling Club. Alberta taking the center line away from BC now.
And still sitting 2, I think, Oz.
At least 2, yeah. Depending on that front yellow one for BC. Very tough guard on the center line. Those just tuning in, it's currently 7-5 for Alberta for the BC, sorry, not BC, Canadian fours for game 1. BC just coming in, could be a good shot here.
Oh, what a shot.
Believe it's shot, it's also a toucher too.
Hard to tell from this angle, looks very close.
Looks very close. Look like Alberta's gonna try and do a little chain reaction with the BC Alberta Bowl. Try and push the jack to their back one here. Little
wide.
Little wide. See if she's wide enough to get to the jack. And she looks like she's very close.
Oh, might have knocked the. That's close. Oh.
Down 2. The Alberta skip, or third indicated.
Need anything?
Great ball by the Alberta skip. Currently a measure, I believe, between the pink and the green one from my angle. BC got one, so it's 7-2 for Alberta after 6. 12 more ends to go.
Yeah, looks like a nice opening ball from BC. 4 feet behind the jack.
Oh, beautiful ball here. Just knocking it to the other Alberta one. Seems like this rink is, you gotta be spot on with your weight in line. There's for sure a lot of guards out front in this type of game, with it being so fine line to get to the jack. So we have seen some beautiful bowls from BC and Alberta this morning, with BC's just falling a little short, a couple feet short. So currently 7-2 after 6 ends for Alberta against BCA. Alberta just plumping one more in. They're currently holding 3 shots. Alberta's just looking to draw another one in, so. Look like there's a lot of different bowls out there with fine lines, so I believe the BC are currently using all Henselite products, so Tigers and Classics. And Alberta looks like mostly arrows for them. And One Drake Pride. So for sure a good match, good competitions from 2 good teams here. Getting unlucky.
Those front bowls are causing havoc. Oz.
It is. Well, there's for sure a draw lane on the backhand or the left side of the rink. I'll say that because there's a lot of lefties and righties here. So
Good point, Oz. That one's going to hit again.
Another guard. Yep. It's a good bowl there though. Looks like currently 4 and a measure possibly for Alberta. BC is just looking to plop one in to cut them down or a draw shot. Just got to get to that orange bowl. And you got a good seconder first.
It's squeezed by. Nice ball.
And toucher too.
Yeah.
What a beautiful bowl.
And that's how fine the line is. It just squeezed by that front ball.
Yeah, you for sure think it's going to hit the front one, but somehow it just gets to the jack instead. Alberta's looking for a little push on the green one, and they don't look far off. Oh, hit the front one.
It's opened up a little now, though.
It is, and it's a really good third shot by Alberta just rolling in there. So see as the skips come down, they throw their bowls.
Well, we have a second between ends. Just a note that if anyone is interested in joining the board of Bowls Canada Bowling Grid, we always welcome new people. We have some openings on the board, and if you'd like to inquire about it, please visit the website. Drop your name in.
BC is just short, looking to protect that one and keep the mat, or get the mat, sorry. Or keep the mat, yeah.
Yeah, we got a point the last end.
They just keep rolling. See if they can draw a second one in. Looks a little wide and a little heavy.
Although it's cutting at the end. Oh, it just missed.
Unlucky. Good one in the head. Could be a good bowl by Alberta if they knock it out here. Could set a couple.
Here comes a up-weight shot. Oh, that tried hard.
Yeah. So 1 BC, that's 7-3 for Alberta after 7. So this is the 2023 Canadian Championship pairs and fours. The featured match is BCA versus Alberta A. It's currently 7-3 after 7 ends as BC just delivered the jack. These championships couldn't happen without our sponsors. The Government of Canada, Kirkery, and the Norris Awards Store, for their continued sports of lawn bowling in Canada. The championships are held at the Wanafika Lawn Bowling Club in Victoria, BC. If you're in there, yeah, come down, watch some great lawn bowls from some of the top bowlers in Canada as they play the great sport of lawn bowls. got people across all Canada, from New Brunswick, from BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan. Everyone except Newfoundland and PEI are here, so it's a pretty good field of competitors.
Oh, Alberta rolled in for one. Oh, might be sitting two.
Alberta looking like a short bowl, but could be useful with this type of rink. BC's coming with a little more weight from the last bowl, so see if she can sit. Oh, just short. Just narrow, sorry.
Oh, there's a good toucher.
Alberta's holding two. I'll say one in it. Yeah, I'll say two. It's pretty good from our angle.
Take that risk, Oz. Take that
I'll
risk.
take the risk. It's a good rival with BCA and BC or Alberta A. Good bull jack high from BC. Cheryl throws bull to draw a third one in. Looks a little.
Oh, it might.
Proud gray bull.
Looks a little short, a foot short.
A little short, yeah. As Lisa's throwing her bull, it looks like she's throwing the forehand for her to try and just rest on the brown Alberta bull, and she doesn't look far off. Oh, just little.
A little rub on that front bull. Oh, wow.
I believe it's still two for Alberta as the skips come down to make their shots. As there look like there's a couple people from across Canada here, I'll give you a little score update from my view. Looks like Ontario B is up 10-3 on BCB after 6. And it looks like Manitoba A is up 9-3 after 7. And Saskatchewan A is against Manitoba B. After 7, it's 8-3 Saskatchewan. And it looks like Ontario A is currently a lot of people in front of scoreboards right now.
What a shot from BC.
That last score update is 7-5 for Ontario A against Nova Scotia. Yeah, that was a great last shot by the BC skip, Carrie Yip. See what Pauline can do on her last shot. Looks like she has pretty good position in the head. Alberta declared that shot, so it's 1 to Alberta. So the score update is 8-3 after 8 for Alberta. Jack and set here by the Alberta skip. Looks like there's possible jack measure. Nope, they said it's good, so they're gonna play it. As we have a minute, we'll
Great opening bowl by Alberta.
see if Kinshasa can draw a second one. Looking pretty good. Same line, same weight pretty much. Oh, great ball.
Great ball.
Great
Another
ball.
toucher.
BC is up weight this time, so pretty good back ball.
For those of you that are not completely familiar with the game, a toucher is a ball that touches the jack and remains live if it's hit into the ditch. That's why we call it the toucher.
Well, just got a comment from John saying who we are. Well, I'm Ozzy Chambers, proud member of Bulls BC, a great competitor, and I'm here along with Dennis Verge.
And I'm from Gordon Head Lawn Bowling Club here in Victoria.
As it is right now, Alberta's holding 3 in the head right now. Looking to draw a fourth. They're currently up 8-3 after 8, which they did.
This has got a little more weight to it, Oz. Let's see.
Contact on the head.
Oh, nice ball. Sitting shot.
Yeah. Good jack high ball. Looks like a pretty good game so far from what we see. It looks like Alberta is always around the jack, but BC's always sneaking one in at least.
Still lots of balls to come.
Exactly. Oh, it looks like maybe 1 in a measure now for BC. For those just tuning in, it's the 2023 Canadian Championships here. The pairs and fours are this current week. The last week was the singles. And they're held at the Juan de Fuca Lawn Bowling Club. They have a beautiful 4 greens. And throughout this week, we'll see some great bowls from the top bowlers across Canada. It's a great opportunity for bowlers to showcase their skill at the national level. Our featured game is BCA versus Alberta A. That's 8-3 after 8. And I believe BC is holding 2 in a measure, I would say. Yeah, and needed from
Here
BC
comes something
here.
with a little more speed. Ooh.
Took the measure away at least. BC still sits in a good position. Looks like BC's looking to draw to the back. Pink one, I'll say, so. Pretty good bowl here if it gets by the front one. Ah,
Ooh,
perfect.
beautiful ball.
As we have a little time here, Bulls Canada would like to thank the Government of Canada for supporting the 2023 Canadian Championships. Their continued effort and support to grow the game of bowls is so important for Bulls Canada and the sports itself. As well, Kirkery. Thanks, Kirkery Canada, the official sport supplier of Bulls Canada national team. Kirkery is a leading global sportswear provider dedicated to delivering the best effort.
Wow, what a
Oh,
ball.
what a bowl here. BC's holding on a Jack High Bowl with Alberta around it. So see what the BC skip does. Carrie Yep's a pretty good bowler to see if she can draw a second one in without hurting herself.
Alberta's sitting maybe 10 inches behind it, so it's a tricky shot.
It is.
I believe Alberta has declared.
Yep, BC declared there, so.
Oh, BC, sorry.
BC, that's all good.
Yeah. Got in the wrong province.
Yeah. So with that, it's 8-4 after 9 for Alberta, so BC's just clawing back in this game. Seen a couple declared bowl here, so that means it's a very competitive game. Looks like a pretty good first bowl by the BC
Wow.
lead.
Yeah, great opening bowl.
It's a bit heavier. Ooh,
Good back ball.
good back ball. Oh, a great second ball here.
Yeah, decent reply from Alberta.
BC holds one in the head after the leads are finished. See if Ivory can draw in and get a second one for the BC team.
Well, this is not far off, Oz. Oh.
Both teams are having their fair struggles on the shrink time to time, but some great balls shown here still.
Well, back ball to match BC's ball. This isn't far off. Oh, it's
Same weight.
same weight, yeah.
Centerline ball though. Those are very good on these type of rinks. Alberta's not far off. Ah, just straight. We're midway through the 10th end. Alberta's up 8-4 on BC. BCA and BC Alberta playing here. Coming down. Another one in front. Little clutter out there. See if they can use the wide side to draw in. I believe it's only BC holding one right now, but could be a measure for 2 or 3. As we transfer from end to end for the skips, this is the 2023 Canadian Championship at the Wanafika Lawn Bowling Club. I'm Ozzy Chambers, and I'm here with Dennis Verge from the Gordon Head Lawn Bowling Club. As the championship go on in the week, we'll see some of the top bowlers from across Canada show their stuff at the national level. We also would like to let the Canadian national team will be shortly competing at the 2023 World Bowls Championship starting on August 29th to September 10th in the Gold Coast. That team is made up of Ryan Bester, John Beezer, Cameron LaFrenz, Rob Law, and Owen Kirby. And the women's is Kelly McCarahan, Jordan Koss, Emma Boyd, Bailey Van Stein, and Joanna Cooper. As I was speaking, BC just made a beautiful shot to put it on the right side of the center line. More open for both teams. Alberta's not far off. Oh, what a beautiful goal.
Yeah, knocked it right back to their own bowl.
BC was holding 2, now they're down 1. To the back blue one for Alberta.
In this game, ends can change very quickly with the movement of the jack, as we have just seen that happen.
Yeah, it's a beautiful event. Not too cloudy so far. Clouds look like they're coming in a little bit, but not much more, I believe, through the day. So, see if the smoke can hold off. We hope so. So, yeah.
The forecast was 30% chance of rain in midday, but I think 30% is not a big worry. So
No.
I think we'll be fine. The plan is to have 3 days of live streaming here at the Juan de Fuca Lawn Bowling Club. So those online, we're glad that you can join us. There's quite a pile in front there.
There is.
It's like, as we often refer to, the Great Wall.
The Great Wall, yeah. Yeah, it's a mix of both teams out front, but it's a mix of them in the back too, so it's great. See what Alberta can do, coming around, maybe drawing another one in. Looks like a pretty good line if it stays, but a bit wide from what we see. So it's 1 Alberta. So after that, after the 10th end, it is 10-4 for Alberta A against BCA. Sorry, 9-4 for Alberta. Alberta A team is made of Pauline Wong, Cheryl Sherrill, Leanne Hatton, Teresa Lai, and then the BCA team is Carrie Yip, Lisa Long Fong, Ivory Kwan, and Shalene X. All from the Richmond. So it's Richmond versus Calgary here.
Good call, Oz. Good call.
It's a good call, yeah. Good to see the chemistry from clubs coming out to represent their province. Don't see that often, honestly. See a mix.
Great bowl from BC, matching Alberta's just about. Oh, I think they're gonna like this one. Yep.
It's a great second. Great first, yeah. Great second bowl by the lead there. BC coming down, looks a little tight and light. But you never know. Could be a good bowl. Exactly.
Could be a measure. It's hard to say from this angle.
It's a great bowl.
Looks like Alberta won, but it's hard to say.
Alberta might be playing a little aggressive here. A little pushback to get 3.
Well, they've got the weight. They've got the weight. Let's see.
Oh, Wick. Oh, great back bowl. Great position for them. Looks like another great bowl. A little wide. Another bowl out front with Alberta in their own back behind the jack. If you guys would like to know more about Bowls Canada or the sport of lawn bowls, you can head to the Bowls Canada website at www.bowlscanada.com. Bowls Canada Bison is the government body responsible for lawn bowls in Canada. The Bowls Canada mission is to provide leadership that faculties into participation and excellence for the sports of bowls in Canada. For more details, visit the website.
Well, there's 4 bowls in the head. It's hard to tell who's sitting what from up here.
Look like they're coming in with a little weight, so see if they can pop it back.
It's looking decent. Ooh,
Little wiggle.
just a little.
Alberta has to be a little careful with that front one guarding the Alberta's measurement bull. We'll see if she can come in, but if she gets the jack raw, it's pretty good luck for Alberta so far. Possibly getting maybe 4, depending on the chip. So let's see what the skips can do here. It's not over till it's over, they say, so we'll see. Little tight on their first one, but
This has got enough weight on it, but it might hit a front bowl. Yeah.
last Alberta bowl coming down. Narrow again, but in the back. BC skip coming up to see what shot she can make. Looks like a very close head, so BC has to be very careful with what they do, but they got a good chance at a good outcome here. Looks like umpire measure here. Believe it's a one-on-one measure here, so.
And speaking of measures, we have George Cubis, the national umpire for Canada, And his team of Vern Atkinson, Chris Dodd, Jill Foster, Steve Hamilton, Sven Clausen, Wendy Lehman, Ann Ojenski, Keith Rooney, Rusty Ruggles, and Jim Ward.
Yep, these championships can't be done without the umpires and the many volunteers that do it for all the great bowlers across Canada. So, being a bowler, we like to thank all the sponsors and volunteers here that make these events happen. So it was 1 for BC. So it's 9-5 after 11, I believe. So yeah, 9-5 for Alberta after 11 ends.
And you were saying, Oz, that the fours are 18 ends?
15.
15, okay.
15. Pairs
Okay.
are 18.
Pairs
so.
are 18, okay.
Yep.
Of course, pairs go much quicker, much more quickly. Yeah.
Yes. Yep, and you got to do that in a 2 hour and 15 minutes this year. So it's the conditions of play. So if you guys would like to know what we play by, you can go to Bowls Canada and look at the conditions of play under the outdoor championships.
You can also follow the scores, and the results are posted after each game, and you can see those results on the Bowls Canada web page under the championship page model. Useful bowl by Alberta up on the side.
For those just tuning in, I'm Ozzy Chambers alongside with Dennis Verge. It's a great championship so far as we broadcast the BCA versus Alberta game, which is 9-5 after 11 ends. As it looks like
Oh, they're coming in.
BC is just in 1 now with the last bowl just cutting down BC.
Oh, nice ball. So I think that's going to be a measure now.
Yeah, measure between the two BC bowls. So BC holds 2 right now. So it would be a good one if Alberta comes in.
Oops.
Oh. See if she can draw another one in for third.
She's going to protect it a bit, Oz.
Looks like it.
I think so.
It's a good call. 4 ends to go. BC needs to get at least 4 here for the tie. Oh, 5 for the win. 5 for the win.
That's right, Oz. We don't play for ties.
We don't play for ties here, no. Oh, great
Ooh.
shot.
Oh.
And Alberta took it.
Hands up in the air. Pretty happy about that.
So it looks like from our angle, Alberta holds 1 with the knocked in bowl. See what BC can do. Looks like the skip just indicated that the jack's on the bowl. So BC's probably looking for contact, but it's hard with that front guard.
Yeah.
They got one in the back now, though. It's the type of end that every bowl matters in every possession. So Alberta taking their time to see where they can place it in case BC goes after it. So it's a very good game, lawn bowls, if you're looking to get into it. I've been bowling for at least 10 years now, so it's pretty good. What about yourself, Dennis?
Yeah, it's been about 10 years for me, too.
10 years.
It's always nice to get young guys like you involved, and we're always looking for younger folks to get involved. It's where the sport's going to grow. We've got enough retirees, I'm afraid. Yeah. Although they're welcome as well.
Oh, what a
bowl.
shot. Looks like a measurement from our angle. But BC has the orange against the dark brown, I'll say, and a blue Alberta bowl. So
yeah, it's looking difficult to call from here.
It is. Yeah. That was one great bowl. As we switch, it's 9-5 for Alberta after 11 as the Skips come down to deliver their final two bowls for their teams. Looks like it's getting a little bit more sunny here in Victoria, so.
Yeah, that sun just popped out. I think it'll warm up. For those of you who want to keep track of the scores of all the teams, you can go to Bowls Canada Bowling and Grin website, and all the scores are posted there after each game.
BC looks a little wide in the back. Not a bad position.
Trying to creep in, and it does. Beautiful ball. I think that's sitting shot for Alberta.
Yep, Alberta shot.
Just squeaked by.
Just squeaked by. Looks like another visit here to see if BC can pop it out and maybe sit two and get a little closer to Alberta in this game.
Most games seem to be in the 10th and 11th end, Oz, and I think we still have almost 45 minutes left, so I think there's lots of time to finish these games.
There's a lot of time, yep. As BC walks down to the mat, she'll see to just try and draw in, it looks like they called. So we'll see. They're very cluttered.
They're going with a little bit of weight.
Little weight this time.
Yeah.
Through the gap.
Oh. What?
And looks like they sit two right now.
What a bowl.
What a bowl.
They could really use those two, Oz. They're down by 4 with 3 ends to go, so this could change.
Yeah, grab 2 and then have 3 more to go. So it would be a good comeback for BC if they get their bowls rolling. So
I expect Alberta has something to say about that. Let's see.
looks like she at least has the weight on this bowl. Oh, not far off.
Not far off. Is it scooting by?
And she
Oh,
did it.
She did it. What a bowl.
What a heartbreaker. Yeah.
And that's what this sport is about. Some great bowls. Yeah. Final bowls rolling in. Fantastic. Fun to watch.
Yep. So that makes it 10-5 after 12 for them. Great shot by Pauline to draw the one for Alberta there. So. Look like they're playing to the tee here, so.
Interesting that she stopped the jack before it stopped rolling.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that. Yeah, they're throwing it back. She couldn't stop the jack before it stopped rolling.
You don't see that every day.
I was thinking, what's going on here?
Yeah, those are one of the rules. You got to look in your little handbook to see what you do, but
you never stop jacks or bowls from rolling.
Yeah, let them fall or let them stop. So BC got to deliver their jack, and Alberta still gets to throw the first bowl. So see if Alberta can throw it to the BC's jack.
Looks a little wide.
Wide and light. Still in the head though, so it could be a useful bowl. All those front ones from earlier, so good one to wick off, or you never know.
This one looks very good.
Gray bowl.
And it's a.
I believe, yeah.
No, not a toucher.
Jack high, at least.
Yeah.
Playing the 13th end. 2 more after this one. BC looks to grab 6 at least. It's 10-5 for Alberta after 12, so BC's rolling some nice one in here. That's a toucher now, so BC holds 2 with 1 toucher. See if Alberta can respond here. Looks like a pretty good bowl.
Looks very good.
BC sits 3 right now. We got our amazing zip line beside our wonderful BMX park here, so all those loud screams are very distracting by the players, we would say. But as I was saying that, Alberta just drawed in for, I believe, first shot, maybe a measure.
Yeah, as if you hear a loud scream, it's not the lawn bowlers. It's
Yeah.
It's the zip liners.
Zip liners, yeah. Yeah, Juan de Fuca has a lot of amazing things here. They got a rugby and soccer pitch with the wonderful 4 greens here with the BMX and stuff here. So golf, you know, you name it. Pretty much Juan de Fuca Rec Center has a lot of stuff here. So if you're in the area, come down, watch some bulls, or just come down and just enjoy the many wonderful things the West Shore Park and Rec has.
Commenting today is Oz Chambers. He's a member of the Juan de Fuca Lawn Bowling Club. I'm Dennis Verge, a member at Gordon Head Lawn Bowling Club, and just loving the facility here at Juan de Fuca.
Just screaming at the great shots, I guess. Pretty good game here between Alberta and BC, so. Yeah. Hope I'm showing you guys the correct end. I keep forgetting it to flip it time to time so you can see the wonderful bulls, so it's all good. BC just drawed a good second from my angle, so they're looking to just pop that blue bull out of the head to sit a couple, so give themselves a good chance at the next end. Looks like a pretty good bull here if it has the line. Maybe a wick in.
Oh.
And it fell, so
no.
I believe it's a clear cut Alberta now, so.
That was hard luck.
It's hard luck. It's in a better position for the BC to chip it out. Alberta just looks to draw a second one in the head to give them a better shot at retaining the jack.
It's always great to have lengthened line odds, but sometimes a little lady luck helps as well.
Exactly.
This is an interesting bowl.
Could be a good second one. Ooh, hit the guard. Wow.
It's opened it up.
It's open head now. BC's sending good everywhere, so they look like they're trying to push that blue a couple feet to set at least a couple.
Well, we've got the weight here. Let's see. Oh, no.
Inside, yeah, a little.
Oh, this is close.
Good measure. I believe, so. Okay, 2, they said, so 2 for BC. Wick the inside. I believe that takes the line from BC possibly, so. Very tight.
I know Alberta called it 2 for BC, but from here it looks like 1 and a measure. What do you think, Oz?
I think it's 1 and a measure, yeah. Well, I mean, BC has at least second to fifth at least, so if they pop that blue one out, it for sure would be a
interesting end, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would be a saving for BC, so see if they can make the shot. So
they've got to be thinking that strategy, I think.
Yeah.
They're down 5.
A little late in the game, so we gotta kind of go for it. So
I can bet that this shot is not going to be light.
Yeah, just gotta be careful if they hit the jack. Could be bad. So they chip it left, it could be at least 2 Alberta, so or 1. So, but, you know, that blue would be a lifeline for them. She doesn't look far off if it holds. Oh,
Wick? No. So that's going to be 1 and a measure.
Looks like a very intense measure here, so keep you updated when we get the thing. From what I see, I believe it's actually Alberta, so.
Yeah, I think Alberta called down too, but I'm not sure she's down any. They might be calling in the umpire here.
Yeah. One down for BC, so it's 11-5 for Alberta.
After 13 ends.
13, so 2 to go. BC is down, or Alberta is up
By 6.
by 6. So, yep. So fours, there's eight bulls a team. So 2 for your lead, 2 for your second, 2 for your third, and 2 for your skip. So that all makes 8. So there's 16 bulls in play for those who are just tuning in for the 2023 Canadian Championships in beautiful British Columbia, Canada, Victoria. So we're at the Wanapeka Club with the last couple ends here for the BC A and Alberta A game. So
Just a few updates on some of the other games on this rink. Ontario B is up by 2 points on BCB, and they're playing on N13. Saskatchewan A is behind Manitoba, 8-15. They're playing the 13th end. Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan's leading Manitoba 17-7. And N13. Ontario A is beating Nova Scotia 15-10 on N13.
seems like a tricky jack to get to for the 2 teams here, with Alberta's first in the ditch and BC short. Looks like a very good bull here. Better weight.
Nice ball, yep.
Great bull by Therese on her last one. See if Selena can have more weight on her first one.
Well, it's a little wide.
Very straight bulls on that side with those arrows.
Very nice ball. Oh.
Great second for Alberta there. So
This one's coming in nicely.
could be 1 in a measure for Alberta now.
Yep.
So
Oh, they're going to like this. Yep.
little nudge.
Little nudge.
Could be 2 in a measure for Alberta now, so see how BC responds to that. Looks like they're not far off from the bowl. Just gotta get by the front one. A little nudge. Right on Alberta.
Oh.
So I believe that's just 1 for Alberta now.
Yeah,
So
that looks like you're right there, Ross. Looks like 1.
the double wick to get second. So
The evil double wick.
yeah.
Is this going to get by? No.
Just in
Little
front.
short.
A lot of guards getting hit this end, so we'll see if Alberta can draw a second in. Or third in, possibly. Looks like she has the weight. Coming
Looks
in
like a
pretty
heck-
nicely.
Looks like a heck of a
But
shot.
just stayed.
Oh man, it got caught in the green grass. The greens are a little bit spotty here in Juan de Fuca with some green patches and brown patches, and so the bowls can vary in speed depending which patch they hit.
It's pretty good greens here.
Yeah,
This
very
is
good
one-
greens. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like they're playing on the most, you could say dead or dry, proper,
Yeah.
dry green
Yeah.
with the most runs. So
No, but Juan de Fuca's done a great job in getting the greens at the shape for this championship.
it is
so
very good.
no criticism there whatsoever.
See what the Alberta skip can do here. Looks like she's holding at least 1, possibly 2 for a measure. So it's 11-5 for Alberta as the skips deliver their last bowls for the 14th end.
Oh, that's out of the. That's in the ditch.
BC is looking to score to give themselves a little bit more lean room to score some more in the last end. So that's a great last bowl by them. Got 1 in the ditch and 1 jack high, it looks like.
Yeah, so they're sitting 1.
Yeah, they're sitting 1, the third indicated. Or just hang out of bounds. One of those runs that the BC looking to draw a second one in to give themselves a good hope in the last end. They're down 6 right now, looking to possibly be going home down 4. The last bowl of the 14th end is about to come down from BC, so see if she can draw 2 in. She looks a little bit heavy.
Oh, that's gonna.
Just ran off.
Yeah, ran off into the ditch.
So that will be 11-5 for Alberta coming home. So
It'll be 11-6, or did they already mark
11-6, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
11-6 for BC coming home.
Alberta?
Alberta, yeah. Yeah. There've been many good bowls in this game, so the score doesn't really reflect on it. So. But we will see if Alberta can grab a 5 or BC can grab a 5 or a 6 to make it a closer game, as Alberta's coming home with the hammer to see if they can keep the hold on this game. Not a bad first bowl by BC.
Very nice. About a foot. Come on.
BC a little short on their second bowl.
That's short. Alberta keeps doing it. They have a response for most of BC's good bowls.
Looks like BC's going to have a good response here. Just sneaking in, it looks. Oh, a little flop, not enough to push it in.
This is nice. Oh, it rolled through.
Alberta look like has good weight here. Just a little narrow. Oh.
Oh.
And just bump BC in. So BC holds one here. They're looking to draw a second one in. On the very wide side to just get in. Just not enough weight on their last bowl there. This is the 2023 Lawn Bowling Championships at Wanafuka. Just like to thank all the sponsors we have. The Government of Canada, Kirkry, and the Northern Ward Store. And all the many local sponsors the host committee got for this great event. The last Alberta third spool is coming down. Looks like she's coming in the head if she's fairly straight.
Oh,
Just
those front bowls again.
front. Looks like a very tricky way to get in now. So see if BC can grab a couple to sneak through those pink bowls to possibly come in for a second one. with Alberta surrounding the jack after the first shot for BC.
That's a little light. And BC is running out of bowls.
Yes. But we'll see what Alberta does here with the whole front being plugged up now. But they do surround the BC bowl that BC is currently holding shot. So I believe they're just playing to the back here. Looks very closer than we thought, so
Coming around.
it's a great back bowl. Got the back though. So BC's looking to make some collision in front on the center line to possibly try and get a second one in. So
If you want to keep track of all the games for the next 3 days, you can always log on to the Bowls Canada Bowling Green website, and those matches are updated after each match.
with BC's last bowl looking like it's a little late to make contact with the front, but just squeaked in
squeaked
there.
in for a second shot.
What a great bowl there.
Yeah.
So Alberta has one to come with BC holding two, so Alberta might just take it here and win the game by three. Three. But those watching, we had our games here at 9 a.m. Pacific time and 12 o'clock or 12 p.m. Eastern time. So our next game will be at 12:30 Pacific time, so 3:30 on the East Coast. So I believe we are broadcasting all the games today, so you will for sure keep track. So, and with that, so Alberta took that game 11 to 8 after 14 or 15, I guess. So
After
game
15
over.
and game over. And
Game over.
thanks for tuning in, and tune in to the next game, which will be happening, as Alice said, at 12:30. I'll be signing out and going to do my scorekeeping. Bye for now.
For those just tuning in, currently the Alberta team won 11 to 8. With those just watching, got either the last or the last two ends. So it's 14 to 10 for Ontario B over BCB, and then 21 to 8 for Manitoba A over Sask B, and at 14, and then it's 17-9 for Sask A over Manitoba B. And our final ladies fours game is currently Ontario A has a hold on Nova Scotia A. 16-14 after 14. So that's all for this game. You guys tune in for the next one. BCB with their first goal. Pretty good start by them as they're down 3 coming home. I'll finish up this last game with you guys as the camera angles for the third rank. It's not that great, so I'll let you guys watch the final end of the BCB versus Ontario as Lynn for BCB just touched the jack for the second shot. Ontario just drawing in a shot. Leave its shot bowl. It looks like Shannon for BCB is just measuring. So it's a measure. BC looking, or Ontario's looking to draw another one in, so. Ontario just drawed that in, so Ontario's holding one and a measure. Possibly just one because of the toucher. BC coming in with a little weight, little narrow. Bull's just gonna go off the rink. BC's possibly looking to push the jack back to their 3 back bowls there. Those just tuning in, I'm Ozzy Chambers, here doing it by myself for the last end of the BCB versus Ontario B game. And then we'll bring you coverage of the next game at 12:30 Pacific time and 3:30 Eastern time. BC putting Bulls in some good positions here, so. Ontario's coming very close. Just inside that one to draw a second shot. What a amazing bowl. BC's probably looking contact on the jack. Ontario's just plopping them in the back now to cover BC's. As they're switching, we would just like to thank our partners one last time this broadcast. Bowls Canada would just like to thank the Government of Canada, Kirkery Canada, and Northern Sports Star for your continued sports of lawn bowling in Canada. For those who doesn't know, Bowls Canada Bison is the government body responsible for lawn bowls in Canada, and the BCB mission is to provide leadership and facilities include participation excellent for the sports of bowls here. If you would like more information about Bowls Canada, please visit www.bowlscanada.com. As the Ontario skip goes down, looking to protect her lead. She's going to throw one of her last bowls of the match, as Ontario's holding 2 right now. Looks like she's running up trying to guard the front. A little narrow. As the time limit just went. Yeah, all matches are just completing their last end. BC's coming in with a little weight. It doesn't look far off, so hard luck. So Ontario's holding one here. So they pretty much secure the game, unless she knocks the jack out of bounds, which BC has the tee here. So it looks like it's 2 for Ontario. So that would be 16-11, Ontario B over BCB. This is Ozzy Chambers from the Wanafika Lawn Bowling Club. Just like to thank you for tuning in for today's first round stream. We're looking forward to seeing some great bowls this week. So this is Ozzy Chambers signing off. Thank you.